Hey, welcome to another episode of the Goalpost, and I'm joined by my compadres, Meli, who formerly was Tandani,
You
and
know me.
Modise. What's happening, gents?
Too good, too good. How are
Good,
you,
brother.
bro?
How are you?
Hey, man, guys, I'm over the moon, guys. Like, we have no idea. This has been a very stressful week from a work perspective, but finally, finally, some good news, man. Ralf
Ralph,
Rangnick is coming, gents. How are you guys feeling? Let's start with Modise. Modise, dog, with that smile, Azish.
No, look, I'm a happy man. I think, I didn't watch enough of Ralph, I must be honest. But,
Yeah,
over time, and I think we spoke about him briefly during the week.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I've watched and I've researched and no, I think we've got the right gent. I told my guys over the week that I'm going to give him 2 games. I must see change of play, at least progression, even if he's not winning, but
Yeah,
improved play. Then I'll be a happier man. If not,
yeah.
then hey, I'm going to start questioning like I'm questioning Stuart Baxter.
And then you, Melly, dog.
I'm
Yo,
over the moon, bro. I'm over the moon. In previous conversations that we've had, and previous conversations that you and Matisse and other people on Goalpost have had, the issue has always been the higher ups, and because if there's a problem at the higher ups, it trickles down onto the pitch. So once he's our interim manager and then becomes a consultant, I feel like the higher ups will change and things will trickle down to the pitch and things will change. So I'm over the moon, man. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what he brings.
yeah, like guys, finally, after how long? Since 20 like 12, that 12,
12.
13 was the last time we won like the league. We are finally
Yeah.
moving like a big club, bro. Like, like on my end, gents, like when I look at United, when Fergie left, pretty much our entire structure left with him. He was pretty much our structure and everything. The Glazers knew nothing about football. It was Fergie who did everything. Even when it comes to transfers, he's the one. Him and David Gill, they had a partnership. In bringing in
Yeah.
players and so on and so forth. Now we pretty much what I like is that we're hiring someone who's new, who has no ties with the club. So there's none of this sentimental bullshit that we had with our previous manager, where guys were sentimental. Till today, guys are still fighting, saying Ole was a great manager, and that guy wasn't great, guys. By our standards, he was poor. He was poor, and it
Agreed.
is what it is. For me, like my last memory of Ole won't be the tapping in '99. It will be his tenure at United. Unfortunately, I'll never forgive him
Yeah.
for what he did to our club. But like, but like, just like we finally. And what I like is that they also giving him the power, bruh, to control our transfers and everything. Because Ed Woodward, he failed dismally. That guy just should focus on the brand. You see, from a brand standpoint, una masimba, but when it comes
Yeah.
to on the pitch stuff, he's whack. So the next question I have for you guys: which 5 players do you think will flourish under Urania? Melly, you go first.
Um, I think Donny. I'll start with Donny.
Yeah,
Sancho.
yeah.
Um, it's tough because obviously I'm looking at our attacking, right? So I
Mm,
want to say Rashford, Mason,
yeah.
and probably Bailly.
Bye.
Those
That's
are
your
my
five.
five.
I could
My
bet
brother.
when
That
I
that is similar to what I'm saying. I was gonna say firstly Sancho.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was very happy with how he played in the last game under Carrick.
yeah,
You could see it. So I think the Sancho we saw at Dortmund is about to come back.
yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely Bailey. Definitely. I
yeah,
think if he gets a lot more game time, it's goodbye to either Maguire or to Lindelof. One of the two is gonna eat the
Yeah.
bench clean. Then definitely Mason. The potential there is immense, and this guy has developed Abu Erling Bergman Haaland.
yeah.
So he's definitely an attack-looking minded coach. Rashford, we know, commitment is there, dedication is there. He just needs solid coaching to sort of
Yeah.
improve. And definitely our guy Donny, definitely without a
All
doubt.
right. And you guys left one player out, guys. One player out.
Lingard.
No. Okay, he's also gonna flourish.
He
But
has to.
I
guys,
also think
you guys are gonna see what is this?
Fred.
Fred God Davids.
Fred is
I
never
actually
going to
thought you were
play
going to talk
again.
about Pogba. I thought you were
Fred,
going to talk about
Exactly.
Pogba.
Fred God David.
What
Like
about
Fred.
Pogba?
Pogba is gonna leave, dog. So I'm not even gonna talk about it. Paul is gonna leave. I mean,
He might not
already.
leave now. He might not leave
Well,
now.
okay,
Exactly.
fine. But I mean, like, guys, Fred, guys, we're gonna be playing a high pressing game. Who's the best player in our team as far as pressing is concerned? In the Champions League against
Fred.
Villarreal, who caused that mistake? The first
Fred.
goal, Fred's pressing, and the second one, Fred's pressing. Fred,
Yeah.
guys, is gonna be new and in Modise and Zweli, mark my words. You can even snip this, clip this, guys. Fred is gonna be one of our most important players, bruh. Going onwards,
Yeah.
guys.
We're
He's
going to play
gonna
Scotty. No, we're
nah.
going to play
You see,
Scotty
my
or
next
Don.
question. You see, my next question, I was gonna ask, which players do you guys think are not gonna flourish under this system?
Can I answer that and add
Yeah,
to it now? I
yeah,
think with the players that aren't going to flourish, there's also going to
yeah,
be a lot of dead weight being cut off, right? And I
yeah,
think we need that, especially if you look at the business side of things. Our wages are insane for us to have players that never play. What the hell is
yeah,
Phil Jones? Not Phil Jones. Yeah, Phil Jones. What is he still doing at our club? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mata,
He's not there, that
experience
one.
for
That one
days.
is cleaning the
Go.
he's cleaning the change room, that one. Don't worry. You have nothing to worry about him.
I need these
Cleaning our
guys to
change
go, bro. Like
Yeah,
I need competition. If Maguire doesn't have competition, he's gonna always play. If
yeah,
for both of you, I'm gonna go at both of you. If Fred doesn't have competition, he's always gonna play. If Scott doesn't have competition, he's always gonna play. So we need
yeah,
new, fresh blood in the door. So yeah, Modise, you can go ahead and
yeah.
answer which players
As
you think
Banged,
won't flourish, bro.
as Banged, boy.
Brother, who's not gonna flourish? I think Cavani is gonna struggle a bit more. I think Cavani, he's old, yes, but I don't think he's gonna play much anymore. He's obviously down and about. I'm worried about Luke Shaw, who I prefer on the left in comparison to Tellez. But you see Tellez here in the 1-2. If you remember his first goal, was it against Villarreal off that free
Yeah,
kick from Bruno
yeah.
in the
That
Champions
body.
League? Yeah, that one. You think of that, you're like, hey, Tellez he's shaking the grounds there. So if you give him a bit more game time, he's gonna take over from Luke Shaw without a doubt.
Yeah.
So I worry a bit about Luke Shaw. Maguire.
Yo,
Yeah, Maguire. Harry
Tyson.
Maguire, Captain Fantastic. Next
Hey.
bench. We're gonna strip him the armband. We're gonna give it either to Bruno. I would give it to Pogba personally. I've said it to lift his confidence a bit, or De Gea. But for me, it's Luke Shaw. It's the English players, Luke Shaw
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Maguire are top two for me who are gonna struggle.
Guys, One Basaka. Why are you leaving out One Basaka?
I was gonna talk about. You didn't ask me. I
Go,
was gonna speak
go,
about
man.
Wan-Bissaka.
Go for it. Go for it,
So
Zweli,
for
dog.
me, right, what
Yeah.
I like Modise, I also did my research about Ralf, dog, and the way his high press works, he needs ball players, not machines. That's why Abo Wan-Bissaka being only defensive, it's gonna hurt him under Ralf. Luke Shaw, as Modise and both of you said, I think. Maguire is gonna be exposed. Matic, Skatsakas Vaile.
Yeah, gone.
It's a bit tricky in terms of CR7 and Cavani. It's very tricky because the high press that Ralf is gonna come with requires them both or all of our forwards to be constantly high pressing. And I feel like CR7 he's a machine. We cannot take anything from him. But when it comes to the system which Ralf is gonna come into or bring to our club, I think CR is gonna struggle just a little bit. So that's mine, man.
But can you bench CR, Millie?
Never.
And that's the thing with me. And I thought you're right. Exactly what you're saying. The way he plays, it changes how CR7 has to start thinking and how he has to play and his role and everything else. So for me, it's either he has to play both of them both Cavani and CR7, he has to start with two strikers. But you can't do that because you need a little bit more pace, and they're old. So I
Yeah.
would rather play Mason or Rashford as a supporting
Yeah,
striker to either CR7 or Cavani, but definitely starting CR7 because, anytime it's a goal. But for
yeah.
Wan Bissaka, I tend to disagree. I think he'll improve on Bissaka. Wan Bissaka, guys, is the best one-on-one defender on the right I've seen in a very long time.
Okay,
From a
that
defense perspective. When it
yeah.
That's
comes to
true.
pressing, it goes back to what we've discussed about coaching. He needs a little bit of that coaching and that mentoring. And for me, we don't have a better right back unless you want to play Dalo, who was exposed severely when
Yeah,
when Wan Bissaka was out. So I think it's only about improvement for Wan Bissaka.
yeah. And speaking of right back, guys, our what I like about Ralph is that he's a dude. He's not like Ole or the Glazers per se. He does not go for marquee guys. He is
Mm.
capable of unraveling gems. And in our
Yeah.
academy, guys, there's a right back named Ethan Led. Ethan Led
Yes,
is
yeah,
coming
I know him.
to Swansea. Led is nice. He's nice. And then there's that guy from Tunisia, Hannibal.
With the
Meju. There's
hair,
this
yeah.
other with the hair.
Yeah.
Hannibal, Nandi. You see what I'm saying, guys? Now I feel like our squad is now gonna be used because I mean, ideally, I want us to be like Pep Guardiola's City, where we just, Pep, bro, at times would play unknown guys, and then they just come and they fuck shit up. I feel like United now are gonna be like that, where our academy players, guys who we don't know, are gonna just pull through. Smangal, can't you when you this nice? That means Scott
Yeah.
McTominay can leave our club. We don't need Scott McTominay. You know what I mean?
Leave my Scottish boy, man.
Ah,
Scotty's a
for me,
fighter, guys.
you see, for me, that one. You see that one? Him, Maguire, Zakala. That's what we were saying during during this period where the DA started winning metros that ANC were formerly winning. Sazokala to a lot of these niggas, bro. A lot of these guys are gonna bounce, bro. And I'm so happy, bro, that at least now there's gonna be a style of play, James. Like, yo, I've been crying out for that all along, bro. Because for me, I don't like relying on individuals because at times injuries may happen. What happens if Bruno's out? You guys saw
Yeah.
against Villarreal. Bruno came in, instant impact. Him and Rashford,
Yes.
they came in,
Yeah.
we started balling. Villarreal couldn't do anything. But prior to that, Villarreal were getting opportunities.
Yo,
De
De
Gea,
Gea. Thank God for De Gea.
dude. And it's crazy. He doesn't even get called up for the Spanish national team, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys,
Or
like,
they
It's because
bench
he's in
him.
England, I think.
yep. Huh?
Mm.
I think it's because he's in England.
And as well,
But
he
I don't
can't
know.
play with the ball at his feet. He's
Oh,
improving,
yeah.
but he's not like an Allison or Edison. Those guys, they shang pass to Edison. Like this guy has assists
Yeah.
as a
I wanted
goalkeeper.
to speak. I wanted to speak
Yeah,
about what you were saying earlier about players coming through our ranks. I think
yeah,
over the past eight since we lost Fergie, we've lost a lot of gems who actually weren't in our first team. I don't know if you guys remember a player called Angel Gomez.
yeah,
For
Yes.
me, Angel was a
Man, my
star.
guy.
dude.
He was a
Ah.
star, right? And he just didn't get the chance to come up because every year there was a new coach, so he had to
Yeah,
work his like from scratch. We lost. For me personally, I felt like Axel Tuanzebe was a good player.
he's on
He just
loan, my
needed some
G.
more game
Don't
time.
worry, he's coming back. He's coming
Yeah,
back.
I know.
He's,
But now we've
he's gonna
let him
flourish
go,
in the system.
and the structures are gonna chop and change. And what if he doesn't come back? Look
Yeah,
at what's his name? I
thank
forgot. We let
officer.
someone else. Oh, look at Jesse. We let Jesse
Yeah,
go. He came back, and now he's still feeling some type of way about West Ham. So that's my thing. I feel like right now we've got what's that boy's name? Shola something.
sure.
Cholet or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Shola
The young
Shora,
kid.
whatever. He's a
Yeah,
star for me. He may not be world class, but he needs game time. Ahmad Diallo, Hannibal.
yeah.
There are players, guys, that we need to come through our ranks, but because of the chopping and changing of our systems, it hasn't happened. So I just wanted to speak to that and agree with you, X, that like right now, hopefully Ralph
Yeah.
doesn't have to look at other countries. He can look at our academy and bring them through. Because the guys that come from the academy, like you said, Modise, they come with hearts. Scott came with hearts.
Mm,
Rashford came with
mm.
hearts. Jesse, heart. Pogba came with hearts, and then we let him go, and But yeah,
Yeah.
players that come from academy, they always fight for the badge, and if anything, that's what United was once known for.
Exactly. And I want to just say that it's sad how we let our academy players go because if you look at a guy
Yo,
like Pogba and Jesse and Michael Keane and I think his
Yeah.
name was Brady and all those guys,
Yeah.
those guys know the real United. Jesse looked up to CR7 in 2008 as a young kid. So for him, getting to that level of playing regular first team football means I'm playing for United. Not I'm
yeah,
Yeah.
earning the United money. I'm playing for Manchester United, the best team in the English Premier League. You understand? So it's what you're saying. It's about the heart, it's the passion. It's more about the fans. It's more about the badge. It's more about the brand that we're playing for. It's beyond me just I've been bought by United, great. I'm earning this good money, living lavish, whatever. So yeah, I think for me we really need to bring these guys a lot more. If you remember Chong for me
Yeah.
or was it Chong? Yeah, Chong. He was
Yeah.
decent.
Chaif.
He was
Yeah.
decent, and if you invested time in him, similar to Twanzeb, my only issue with Twanzeb is can he really bench anybody now? You see, centre back is a difficult position because you can't take
Yeah.
the risks there. Sometimes you have to protect your keeper a little bit more. But if we developed him into a CDM, similar to or a left back or a right back, look at David Alaba. He started as a left back, moving,
But
controlling
Alaba
the
is
play.
different.
No,
Alaba
no, but
was
yes,
is
but you
on
developed
another
him
level.
to potentially
Yeah.
take over the middle
Yeah.
because center back is a key position that you need to protect. You need experience there. You can't look at Ramos. Ramos started as right back. You
Yeah.
can't. It's very rare for somebody to start at a center back and develop into a world class center back and stay there, or
Yeah.
they come from smaller teams. You understand? So Twanzeb, we should have invested him as a right back or as a CDM, developed him along those paths with the potential of making him our number one in the next 5, 6 years
Yeah.
as centre back to take over because he's class. He's key. Stevie G is going to change that guy, and Aston Villa is going to keep him. We're going to make the same mistake potentially that we made with Pogba. But on the flip side, with Rolf coming in, I think we'll attract better guys like Gabo Erling Haaland. I want that
Yeah.
guy at United with all of me.
You want that guy? Hey, imagine us with
I want that
Haaland
man.
in a
You
pressing
God.
system. Guys, I am back to being a
You.
cocky fan, bruh. I'm telling niggas where to get off. I'll be like, hey, get the fuck out of here. This is Man United. I'm back
Yeah.
to being a scumbag of a fan, bruh. But yeah, like, you guys pretty much thinking like Ralph, pretty much. Like, I mean, I like how you guys are just like dissecting everything with regards to Man United, guys. But yeah, man, like, it's just so encouraging to see us taking the right steps forward. We are now not looking at a short-term fix, we're looking at a long-term fix. That's what I like about this. Like, it's pretty much like investing in crypto 10 years ago. you know, 10
Mm.
years ago, crypto wasn't a big thing. But if you invested then, right now, hey man, you are
You're
feasting.
balling.
You're
Mm.
balling hard, bro. Even with 20 cryptos, if you've got 20 of them, you are umnandi, dog. You said, my G. So yeah, that's how I view this transition, guys. But yeah, man, like, you know, um, I wanted us to also discuss Wednesday's game, but just briefly. Like, no, it was Tuesday's game, rather. Tuesday's game. Like, just briefly, like, from seeing how we were playing against Villarreal, I mean, of course, defensively, we are shambles. It's because we don't have like a number six that can sit, like, you know what I mean, sit and do its thing. I just wanted to check with you guys, like, after watching that game, which area do you think we may need to like buy immediately? Even though Roth is in, but like which area within the field do you think we should like fix within our squad?
For me personally, it's the midfield.
Yeah,
Like you said earlier, we can't always depend on individual brilliance. And that's what happened when Bruno came. As soon as Bruno gets the ball, everybody's like, "Oh, now we can play soccer." No, no, no. We need when Bruno gives to Pogba, when Pogba gives to whoever's next to Pogba. We need a solid midfield. That's my thing. In terms of defense, it's a bit tricky because we brought in Varane. We already got Maguire. Maguire's not going anywhere, guys. He's English.
Ish.
He's the captain.
Yeah.
I hate it, but he's not going anywhere.
And he's gonna play.
Yeah, and he has to play him, man. So it might be Varane if when Varane gets fit. Sorry, it's gonna be Varane, Maguire, and then I don't know. It's tricky on the sides. But for me, it's midfield personally.
Yeah, it's midfield, and then you, Modise, said, dog.
Yeah, for me, I'll tell you who we need to buy: Calvin Phillips to play number 6, to hold out, to play in front of our back line.
Yeah.
To have Pogba and Bruno right in front of him or above him, and we're killing it. So we need a 6. We need a 6 for me. We need a CDM. We need to fix that midfield. We need a consistent midfield that's gonna gel. Currently, we don't have that. I mean, one week we're playing Fred and McTominay. Next week we play Matic and Scott. The other week we're gonna play Scott and Fred. Then Pogba comes back. Then we're not sure what we must do because you can't bench Pogba. So for me, definitely the midfield. But I think we need a stable number 6. If we can't get Phillips, let's definitely go for the 22-year-old Declan Rice.
Moody said, dog, that guy, he's way too expensive. English tax, guys. For me, that's one of the reasons why I don't rate players that much, dog. Because they want 100 bar for him, dog.
Bring Choumeni.
Yeah, thank you. Bring Choumeni. I agree with you, Zweli, dog. Some French flavor, dog. You know what I mean? I think Choumeni would do the things, because I know for a fact that Paul is gonna leave us, guys, whether we like it or not. Paul Pogba, I don't see him signing a new deal with us. And
I think Paul will sign, gents.
You think he'll sign?
When is his contract up?
It's up in the summer, June.
Yes.
So he gets June
end of.
You think he'll sign?
I think Pogba will sign. I think, like I said, Pogba knows the United brand, man. I mean, for Pogba to leave Juventus at his peak to come to a United that was on the low. Come on, brother.
And the only other place I thought Pogba would go was Madrid because of Zidane, but Zidane's not there. So,
but there's Don Carlo.
But if Zidane goes to PSG, it's another conversation. Another conversation.
But why would Pochettino leave, guys? If Pochettino leaves, he's coming to United.
No.
I don't want Poch, man.
I also don't want Poch, brother.
You see, me personally, Modise, as long as we've got a director of football, bro, I really don't care who comes in, dog. Even if it's Pete or my G. Like, I know from a playing style standpoint is that I know what identity our club is going to play. Even if it's fine.
And Peter will bring Pesitao, and Pesitao will flourish in the PEPL, and then I'm a happy South African man.
You see, high press football, Jets. Yeah. And then, guys, okay, I'd like us to move away from United. We're playing Chelsea tomorrow, guys. On Sunday, rather. We're playing Chelsea on Sunday, guys. And it's going to be Carrick's second game. I just wanted us to do a combined 11 for Chelsea, between Chelsea and Man United. I just want to see if you guys are biased supporters, or you guys are going to say, no.
The whole Chelsea back line. I don't care.
All of them. I thought about it when you sent me the message. Back line is Chelsea.
Are you sure, dog?
Who are you taking out?
Let's go.
Just like that. Okay, let me share my screen, guys. Let me just quickly share my screen.
Also formation, because we play with 4, they play with 3
or 5.
5.
Yeah, let me just quickly share my screen, Jets.
The only place I think we'll have a majority of the players is up front.
I bet. So at the back, guys, these guys are telling me Mendy's better than Desert, guys. The guy.
For me, it's Mendy, dog.
Guys.
For me, it's David.
David. Dog. I agree with you.
David.
You know why? It's because
David just needs a strong defense, brother. He just
Yeah.
needs a strong defense.
But he
Yeah,
doesn't
for me, it's
have that,
David.
guys. He doesn't have that, and it's
Okay.
exposed him.
Yeah.
Ish.
That's the fact.
But based
I
on
agree with you.
sorry, Millie, but based on the quality of saves,
Yeah,
quality of production, quality of you know that killer shot that comes from a CR7 potentially if he's wearing a Blues jersey or
yeah.
you know that killer instinct from a powerful Lukaku or from a what's this guy's name? What's this guy's name from Germany that they
Which
have
one?
there at Chelsea?
Muller.
No man,
Werner.
Chelsea. No,
Werner.
it starts with an
Havertz.
H.
Havertz.
Oh,
Kai
Havertz.
Havertz.
That one.
Yeah.
From that guy.
Listen, I love that there's three of us. I've been outvoted. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay,
Spa would
thank
have
you.
hair, and I'm not being biased. I just
I'm
not
not.
there. No, okay, fine. So, but the hair has been on one, bro. You know,
Ndanga, have you watched Mendy?
Yeah,
how many
I have.
hardly makes any saves?
He
Okay,
makes what?
so he hardly
He's
makes any
protected by his
saves.
backline, Mendy.
Exactly, Brad. Like Mendy just picks up the ball and distributes stuff.
Do you think Mendy is better than Manuel?
No, yeah.
Hey, no.
I know.
But David
Neuer,
can give
did
Manuel
you watch
a
the
run.
Champions League game? Neuer is on something else, guys. He's been.
Neuer's poison.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
What's
guys.
next?
So,
What's next?
so okay, you're saying backline is Chelsea. So it's
For me,
Chilwell.
but here we are. Let's talk.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
It's
no,
Chilwell.
I'm with you. It's Chilwell. Right back is Reece James. We're not even going to
Yep.
debate there.
Thiago Rudiger, done.
Finish.
It's crazy, dog. James. Oh man, I hope I find him here.
Reece. No Reece. Oh, but
Ah.
he should pop up there.
Guys,
You
I
should.
can't
Reece.
believe what the numbers that Reece James and Trent have been putting up. It's disgusting.
Oh, it's
It's
crazy,
disgusting.
dog. And he's only 21, guys. Rich
Well,
James.
he's 21. He's their top goal scorer, and he's a right back. Come on.
Dog. Hey, this is a team. So it's thingy
Thiago.
with the age. Yeah.
Yeah, TH. There you go. 37.
And then-
Imagine. 37.
Dog.
But it's experience again.
Yeah.
Because Rudiger's 28. So yeah, guys.
Yeah.
That's backline is all blue with one red in the hair. Midfield, guys. This is where it becomes interesting.
Ish.
Now,
For me, in terms of that CM, which could potentially be CDM, it's Ngolo.
yeah. Ngolo.
For me,
Ish.
No, I agree.
Not Fred.
No, I
Vince.
agree.
I
You
hear
can't
Nicola
bench
say,
Ngolo.
hey,
Not Fred.
he
Ah,
just
yeah,
erased that
He knows.
Manchester
Fred
mentality
also
for
knows.
1 second.
Yeah, Fred knows. Aye, Fred knows that Ngolo will bench him.
All right,
With
those
ease.
days, okay. Yeah, and then the left-sided midfielder
Yo.
is it Jorginho.
No, I don't like Jorginho, guys.
But he's nominated for the Ballon d'Or. Chef.
Why? Because he won the Champions League and the Europa. Guys,
The
that
Euro.
guy, they said he's better than Ngolo. Eh?
Yes.
They said he's better than Ngolo. Eh? Ah, come on, guys. And Jorginho's good. I don't want to
Yeah.
discredit him. He's good. Nah, he's a baller. Nah,
Okay.
but better than
McTominay, yeah, Chef.
No.
Like, stop being a United supporter.
Okay,
I would
guys.
put Pogba. Personally, I know it's left, but I would put Pogba. Personally. And I know Pogba's back for this game. Right? I'm right, yeah. Pogba's
No,
back,
he's
so I would
injured. He's coming.
No,
Remember, he's
gone,
out.
He's not back. Wait, okay, X. If Pogba's still out, must we put him in this combined 11?
Ish. I know we can't, guys. We can't.
It's
Yeah,
tricky.
we can't. Then it's
We can't.
Bruno. It's
Then
Bruno.
it's
Bruno.
Bruno,
For me.
yeah.
For me.
I cool. There, I can't debate that. Bruno. And you see, even Bruno, guys, Bruno's gonna be on another level, bruh, under
Shine.
Rangnick. Because he's got energy. Bruno can press, dog. He's
Yeah.
gonna be pivotal.
Mm.
And then right center mid, Who do we get?
It's a tricky one
Who
for
do we
me.
got? Who?
I'm saying it's tricky for me because I rate Mason Mount. I really do.
Yeah,
But then you've got Donny who's playing now. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
I think
guys,
it's too soon for Donny, so I'd probably give Mason the upper hand here.
Aye.
Mason
guys,
has been playing and he's playing pretty well, so I don't see why we can't play Mount.
guys.
X, what do you
For
say?
me, I'm saying Jorginho, guys. George, just.
Yeah. You see,
Okay, well,
for me,
X,
if
you're being
if
outvoted. There's two Masons and one
yeah,
Jorginho.
I
So
would go for
Okay,
Mason, bro.
Mount.
Jorginho, I'll bring him in second half.
and
I.
we've got N'Golo Kante, who is Jorginho Super Saiyan 5.
I
Yeah,
cool. Then left wing. Who we got?
Rashford.
Hudson. Oh, it's between Hudson Odoi and Rashford, nah?
Yeah,
Rashford. For me,
Rashford.
Rashford. Mm,
Rashford, guys.
mm.
That's
Wait, Pulisic
guys.
can play on the wing also, nah?
Who?
Pulisic.
Yeah, but nah, he recently came back from injury, dog. He hasn't.
And he's not starting. He won't start, Pulisic.
Yeah, he
I can
doesn't
We're
Rashford
start,
bringing
for
him in
me.
second half.
guys.
Rashford for me.
Rashford.
Hey, man,
Okay.
Hudson Odoi, guys. Hudson
Nami,
Odoi.
dog.
Delete.
Hey, man. Hey, guys.
Hey,
Nah,
but Hudson
Rashford.
is playing
Rashford.
well, boy.
Hudson is
But
playing very well.
Rashford.
Rashford for me. I'm sorry.
The experience, the everything, boss. Rashford. This is a big
Yes.
game, fella.
And he's still 23. Yeah, I know he's still a lighty, man. Right wing,
Nice small. Sancho for me.
you, Zweli.
Oh, Ziyech is so good, guys.
But they
But now
bench him. He doesn't
he
start.
bench. He benches, dog.
Guys, Sancho just started also.
But Sancho, no, but Sancho started probably more games than even Ziyech.
Yeah.
Sancho, if he's on the
Probably.
bench, they don't take him off the bench. Ziyech,
Probably, okay.
Ziyech comes in and plays, yes, and he balls well and he scores here or he assists or whatever. His crosses are decent. But
Yeah.
for me, based on what I saw on Wednesday with Sancho, I
Sancho.
would play Sancho.
Sancho, agreed.
He needs more game
Not
time also to kill.
not Werner, gents.
Werner should not be a professional soccer player. Let's
Yeah,
talk
he should
facts
be an
here.
athlete. He should
Yeah,
be
he's
running 100-meter sprint.
Yo,
Yeah. And then
you know what I hate about this formation is that we can't
Yeah.
have two strikers because I really rate Lukaku, guys. I really rate that man.
but
But
man.
But
You
at,
rate
at
Lukaku.
United, he couldn't trap the ball, boy.
He still
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
bruh. He still
And
can't.
That
fair,
guy can't
fair.
trap the
But
ball.
guys, we cannot deny the development that Lukaku has gone through. He's a different player now. He really is.
Lukaku can turn and shoot. Lukaku can
That's
turn
it.
and hit the ball. He's stronger than
And he
men.
can hold it up sometimes.
Yo,
Do we need
That's-
sometimes, or do we need a guy that's gonna go there and kill
Very
men?
true, especially with the
think-
money that these men are getting paid. We need
I think
consistency.
Exactly.
I think sporadically Zweli is the best word to use because I don't think Lukaku just for me is he's that type of striker. He's the guy like normally when you play a ball to him and he's at pace, he's more dangerous in
Yeah.
in that scenario. But when he has to play short passes,
That's the problem.
that's the problem.
So we know who we're
That's
gonna play up
obvious,
front.
man. I was just
We
trying
but
to
it's
add some
obvious,
spice to
man.
the conversation.
The guy
Just
that
trying to
can
add some
jump,
spice.
he can jump up to here. He just can't take free kicks anymore, but it's fine.
Yeah, he needs to stop taking free kicks. Hi.
He's killing us. He's killing
Yo.
us with the free kicks.
Guys, so this is our combined 11.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
My friend Mike
What?
would lose his mind seeing Mason Mount in the mix. He'd be like, you guys are.
Mount is hard, bro. It's hard.
Mount is fire. Fire.
I know it is.
Fire.
It is. It
And his
is,
best
it
friend is Declan Rice. So
Yeah.
and those guys came up together and they both
Yeah.
fire. So you can imagine he will probably get Declan to Chelsea.
is. Yeah. Hey, man. And that would be a good signing. That would be a solid signing. All right,
A
then.
I
future
feel like the
captain
number of
also.
Yeah.
The number of Chelsea players we have indicates the result that might come out.
Hey, because Chelsea's strength is the back, guys. Like, even look at their
Yeah.
goals. Their goal
Exactly.
threat always come from the back, bro. You know, that's why even in fantasy, if you don't have Reece James, bruh, you're not eating, bruh. I mean, I'm chowing in fantasy because of Reece James, dog. Clean sheet, assist the goal, guaranteed, bro. Yeah, but guys, your predictions. Yeah, before in closing. Yeah, this will be in closing because it's a Friday. I want the episode to be short because you know Fridays. Modise already has started. You know what I mean. We also want to. We also want to. You know. Hey
What you want to drink? What?
man. Hey, I want to just drink my ginger ale, dog. Like you know, ginger ale is my shit. So Zweli, dog. Starting with
Um,
you, prediction, dog.
3-2. I think it's going to be a high scoring game.
Wow, to United, man.
Stop lying to yourself.
Ah,
Manchester United will not win this game.
All right, 3-2. Modise.
Look, Tuchel is gonna kill us with his tactical mind. We've got a young
Hey.
manager who's learning,
Mm.
who I don't think he'll have a decent game plan for the likes of Reece James, for Abongolo, who are gonna dominate the midfield. There's
Us.
nobody
Rudiger,
who can. We have nobody, and Rudiger's a fast, strong, you know,
threat.
aggressive, fresh, young defender there. Yo, for me, it's 2-0. I don't
2
think
0.
we're gonna score this game.
You
Yeah,
don't think
Hey.
we'll score?
no, 2-0 Chelsea.
Same here. I also agree with Modise. I don't think we'll score. Um, Defensively, these guys, man, they just. Did you see what they did to Juve, guys? You don't beat Juventus 4
Dance,
0, dog.
dance. With Chiesa, they're running. With
Dude,
Chiesa, number 14, who can
dude.
run like a, I don't know
Hey,
what. Hmm? And we beat
hey,
them
that one is a
4.
ball, that one. Hey. So for me,
You
I
You know,
might
if
go
we
to
agree.
can get
Chelsea.
Chiesa to United, it's over for Rashford. It's over
Yeah,
for
it's
all our
late.
wings.
Yeah, it's late for our wingers,
Apparently,
bruh.
Chiesa might go to Chelsea, actually.
Hey,
But can I ask, what is United doing when all these teams sign quality players? When N'Golo was leaving Leicester, we saw what
We
N'Golo
took
did at
we took
Leicester.
Maguire. Dog. This thing of the top four teams, or now it's top six teams, always having to prioritize English players is what is killing the big clubs, bro. Like it's annoying that Manchester has to have quotas that are English. It's annoying, dog. It's annoying. Like
yeah,
look at Chelsea's quotas. Reece James is on fire, dog. What's his name? Mount Chilwell. Ross Barkley's maybe not starting, but he's doing the things. Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think this quota system is what's hurting big clubs, bro.
yeah,
Like, yo, it's annoying, man.
But our
Annoying.
decision making is also poor. I mean, I'm glad we signed Varane, but we could have signed a Ramos. I would have been happy getting also a Varane and a Ramos centre back. The experience, the combination works. We knew Ramos was leaving Madrid. Why do we watch them walk away from us like this? And
I want
that's
to
what
put a value.
frustrates me. And another guy who's now Mane. For me, Mane is gonna leave Liverpool. Once his contract expires, he's leaving. If somebody doesn't buy him now during January, Mane
yeah,
is gone because he's under the shadow of Salah and he's got the potential. Is United
yeah.
gonna watch Chelsea grab Mane?
Yo, but that would be crazy if Mane comes to United. The rivalry between us and Liverpool, bro, like it would be insane, dog. If
But
Mane
man,
would be like, you know what?
this is
Eh,
football. It's
yeah,
football. Are we now? I mean, are we going to use Ralph now and pay more than 80 that we paid for a bloody Maguire who's as good as useless and go for a Haaland? Watch Madrid now go for Mbappe. They're going to get him.
yeah, and
Madrid
he's a
is going to
free,
get
and he's for free,
Mbappe.
dog. That's the beauty of
Exactly.
Mbappe.
Why
Yeah,
are we not there fighting? We need a. We can't rely on CR7. He's 37, 36, 37. He's
yeah,
old, right? We need a Haaland, a guy who's young, strong, who's going to grow with the team, who's going to win us title. Haaland also wants to make a switch. We know he's going to
yeah,
leave Dortmund now. Unless his injuries continues and he ends up like a Roos, he's going to leave Dortmund now. Oh, is
yeah,
United going to stand on the side and watch all these key players walk past like this.
Mm.
Sancho can
And
probably get us Haaland.
yeah, you can hit him up and say, "Yo, what up, dog? Hey, let's do this." And
I feel like
Ragnick is he's the one who signed Haaland from
Exactly.
Mulder to because he was director
yeah,
of football for both Salzburg and uh, Leipzig at the same time. So he's the
Exactly.
one who signed Haaland there. So he can hit him up and say, "Yo, pull through. Let's win the treble." Pretty much.
But
Because I
if we
mean, if we
don't
get
get either Declan Rice or Calvin Phillips, I'm gonna be so upset.
I think we are. I think that's the first position he's gonna sort out, guaranteed. I feel like CDM is gonna get us like and you'd be surprised. This guy can get us an unknown dude, dog, that we don't even know of, and then all of a sudden, he's gonna be a fan favorite. But yeah, it's like, yo, guys, for me, like I think we should resume on Monday again, guys. It's just that it's Friday, and
Yeah,
you guys know what
yeah.
happens on Fridays, hey, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank you,
so much
brother.
for
I
being
appreciate
yourselves,
it.
guys. I'm over the
Like,
moon.
subscribe, share.
Thank you, Modise, guys. This is the goalpost. Peace out, gents.
Boom.
later.
Later.